Hello everyone and welcome back. Today's class we're going to be working on getting our splits. I created this flow with the goal that it's very simple and easy to do every single day. You can do some of it or part of it as long as you do at least 5 to 10 minutes every day, you will get there eventually. If splits is a goal of yours, honestly, none of the moves in this flow are anything new or groundbreaking. The secret to getting your splits is simply consistency. All you need is your mat and 2 blocks, and let's get started. Starting in butterfly, kiss the soles of your feet together, peel your feet open like a book. And as you begin to settle in deeper, you can fold forward and gently add a downward pressure to your legs. Come out and move to a tabletop position. Let's do a few cat-cows to warm up the spine. Inhale as you drop the belly, and exhale as you round the spine. Tuck the toes and press up into a downward dog. As you push the mat away, pedal out your feet, warming up the legs. Inhale, kick your right leg up to the sky for three-legged dog. And exhale, step it to the top of your mat for low lunge. Focus on pressing your left hip flexor down towards the mat in your hold. Now straighten the front leg, shift your hips back for half split. Feel free to use blocks here. Front foot is flexed, back is nice and flat, and your hips are square. Now we flow. Inhale, low lunge, reach the arms up. And exhale, half split with a flat back. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half split. 3 more. Inhale forward, stretch the hip. And exhale, lengthen the front leg. Last time. Inhale forward. And exhale, hold back. In your hold, you can advance this by walking your fingers forward and then lower your hips all the way down to the mat, sliding your front heel towards you. Focus on bringing your stomach to your thighs and reaching the crown of your head to your toes. Shift your weight back forward, hands come to plank, kick up your right leg into three-legged dog. And from here, you can bend the knee, open the hip, square off your hips and step your foot to the outside of both hands for lizard. Your right foot is at a 45-degree angle and you can lower down to your forearms or lower your back knee, up to you. Feel free to take some gentle rocks forward and back or pulses up and down. Hands come to plank, kick up into a three-legged dog, and then lower that leg to the top of your mat for pigeon. Start off by staying upright to focus on stretching your left hip flexor and to strengthen the back through a gentle back bend. Reach back for your foot with your left hand and pull your heel in towards your glute to add a quad stretch. Release your foot with control, and now walk your hands forward. You can rest your forehead down for sleeping pigeon, now focusing the stretch more on your outer right hip. And walk yourself back up, tuck your back toe, kick back up into a three-legged dog, and then lower the foot down to downward dog. Inhale, kick your left leg up to the sky, and exhale, step it to the top of your mat for low lunge. Again, we're focusing on driving your right hip flexor towards the mat. And now straighten the front leg, shift your hips back, half split, making sure your back is nice and flat, front foot is flexed, hips square. And then flow forward, inhale, low lunge, reach the arms up, and exhale, half split, keeping a flat back. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half split. Inhale forward. And exhale back. Two more. Inhale, you stretch the hip. And exhale, we stretch the front leg. Last time, inhale up. And exhale, hold in your half split. Again, you can walk your fingers forward and then lower your hips all the way down, slide your heel towards you, thinking about reaching forward more than rounding down. Shift your weight back to the front, hands come to plank, kick up into your three-legged dog, left leg to the sky, and you can bend your knee, open the hip, find a gentle twist through the spine. Square off the hips, step that foot to the outside of both hands for lizard. Taking the same variation you took on the fourth side with your forearms down or knee down. Hands come back to plank, kick up into your three-legged dog, and then lower the left leg at the front of your mat for pigeon. Once again, we're starting off staying upright, finding that gentle back bend. Reach for your back foot with your right hand and pull your heel in towards your glute to add a quad stretch. Slowly release the foot, walk your hands forward, melt your forehead down to the mat for sleeping pigeon. You can walk yourself back up, tuck your back toe, kick back up into a three-legged dog, and then lower down. Inhale, step your right foot to the top of the mat, and raise your arms overhead for high lunge. Take a moment to bend the back knee, tuck your hips in a posterior pelvic tilt, and then straighten the back knee again. Slowly shift your weight into your front foot and reach forward into a warrior three, finding your balance, reaching your arms forward and kicking your leg back with equal force. And then lower both hands to the mat for standing split. You can try to challenge yourself by holding onto your leg with one hand or both hands. And now lower your leg, find a forward fold. Level 1, hands touch your toes. Level 2, palms flat on the mat next to your feet. Or level 3, wrap your arms around your calves and pull your chest in close. And release, step your right foot back into a high lunge. Let's do the left side. Once again, take a moment to bend the back knee, tuck your hips, and then straighten the back knee again. Then slowly shift your weight into your front foot for Warrior 3, finding your balance, reaching forward and kicking back. Then lower both hands to the mat for Standing Split. You can try to hold your leg with one or both hands for a balance challenge. And then lower the leg, find a forward fold. Shifting your weight slightly forward, imagine breathing up through the back of your legs and then down your back through the crown of your head. Release and sit down on your mat with your legs long in front of you. Bend your right leg, placing the foot just outside your hip. Inhale, reach your arms up, and keeping a flat back, slowly bend down, reaching forward as much as possible until you can't keep your back flat anymore, and then lower all the way down, allowing your spine to softly round. Release and switch to the other side, right leg straight, left leg bent beside you. Inhale, reach the arms long, and slowly fold while reaching forward with a flat back. And when you can't keep your back flat anymore, then lower all the way down. Come back up and straighten both legs out in front of you. Sit up nice and tall, last seated forward fold. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, flat back, slowly lower down until you reach your deepest fold. Release, cross your legs and find tabletop. And then step your right foot to the top of your mat. We're back in our low lunge. Let's do one more set of this low lunge flow. So inhale, and then exhale, come to half split, straighten the front leg. Inhale, back to low lunge. And exhale, this time straighten both legs into your full split hold. Use blocks here if you need. The important thing to focus on is making sure that your hips are square, meaning that they're in one line parallel with your shoulders. And we're going to hold here for about a minute. Take care here and know your limits. Remember, it's better to do a stretch at 90% than to get injured. It shouldn't be painful, but it should be uncomfortable, which is the best place for us to grow. Learning to sit with discomfort and meditate in it is one of the hardest but best parts about yoga. Alright, we're at the halfway point. If you're not using blocks and you feel comfortable, go ahead and fold forward, resting your forehead on your shin for this final stretch. Beautiful job. Carefully come out. And take a moment to rest in a child's pose. Back to your tabletop, step your left leg to the top of the mat, low lunge. Inhale, and exhale, find your half split. Inhale, last low lunge. And exhale, straighten both legs into your split, keeping your hips and shoulders square to the front of your mat. Keep on taking deep breaths in and out through the nose. We're at the halfway point. If you're not using blocks, go ahead, fold forward, bringing your forehead to your shin, and hold for this last half minute. Beautiful. Slowly and carefully come out and rest in a child's pose. Lean forward into tabletop for a second, and then cross your legs, transition to a seat, and then fully lie down on your back. Hug your knees to chest. Take a few rocks side to side, massaging your low back. Then plant your left foot on the mat, crossing your right foot over the thigh for figure 4. Interlace your fingers behind your thigh and pull your leg in towards you. Release and switch over to the other side. Left foot crosses over the right knee and pull the leg in towards you. You can now straighten your legs and relax in Shavasana. Thank you for moving with me today. Remember, consistency is the key to success. Let me know how you're progressing in the comments, and I will see you next time.